very exciting day in club history. We will be getting started momentarily, so if everybody can take your seats, and we'll get started here shortly. You should have seen your first one. He's like, they're my mom. I love it. Good morning, everyone. Today is obviously a big day in San Diego Wave FC history as we officially welcome one of the top players in the world and a San Diego native back home to represent the club. We appreciate everyone joining us here in person and virtually, as well as all of Kat's family, friends, front office staff, and the lovely supporters of the Sirens. We will begin with opening remarks from San Diego Wave FC ownership, followed by sporting director and general manager Camille Ashton, who will formally introduce us to why we're all here today, Catarina Macario. At this time, I'd like to welcome Sabrina Leichman-Levine. Us to why we're all here today, Catarina Macario. At this time, I'd like
Today is a special day for San Diego Wave and for this city. Our vision for this club has always been to build something that San Diego can be proud of. A club that competes for championships, authentically represents this community, and continues to drive the growth of this incredible game. Catarina's story is a San Diego story. One of the elite talents in soccer, she developed her skills right here in our backyard. And today, she returns home to represent our club and this city at the highest level. Catarina's signing reflects our commitment to investing in this team, this community, and building San Diego Wave FC into one of the top clubs in the world. We are thrilled to welcome Catarina home. And now, I'll turn it over to the person who made this possible, our sporting director and general manager, Camille Ashton.
Thank you, Sabrina, and good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today. This is truly a special moment for our club as we officially welcome Catarina Macario. Kat is a world-class player of exceptional quality, intelligence, and character. Her technical ability, vision, and goal-scoring instinct make her one of the most exciting talents in the game today. Just as importantly, she brings a professionalism and competitive drive that will both complement and elevate the high standards already established within our squad. This is a monumental signing, one that reflects not only our ambition on the field, but the unwavering commitment of our ownership group to invest in excellence and build a championship caliber organization. Just as meaningful is what this moment represents beyond the game. San Diego is home to Kat, and there's something incredibly special about her returning to play in front and for this community. We know how much the city means to her, and we're proud that she'll now represent it on this stage. We believe Kat's addition will elevate an already strong and competitive group and move us even closer to delivering championships to San Diego. We're confident her best years are ahead, and we're excited to support her growth within our environment. And with that, Kat, welcome.
Thank you, Cami. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today and to be here and officially be joining San Diego Wave FC. This is a special moment for me. San Diego is obviously where I grew up, and it's where all my journey began. So to have this opportunity to come back and represent this great club means a lot to me. I'm so grateful that they've shown me so much belief in that, and for the opportunity to be a part of what they're doing here. You know, just to have Sabrina here just shows, you know, the ambition of the club. And I think, you know, from the bottom of my heart, I could not be more grateful for you guys, for Cami, for taking this chance on me and for bringing me home. So thank you very much. Big welcome to the club, to Kat. With that, we will open questions from the media. Please state your name and outlet so Kat can get to know each of you. For those media members that are joining us virtually, please click the raise hand icon and we will call on you. To start, let's go with Abraham.
Hello, hello, Abraham Zabella with All for 11. Could you just start us off with what was the process like in choosing San Diego, and what was the pitch like from Camille Ashton and the club and the leadership that made you decide it was time and okay to return to San Diego?
Well, I mean, I guess in terms of the process, maybe Camille can touch that a little bit more, but I think, you know, just I spent 5 years in Europe and I had a great time, but there's no place like home. And I have, you know, had teammates play for the Wave. I've had, obviously, I've always wished that there would be a professional soccer club here in San Diego, at least when I was growing up and playing for San Diego Surf. So when the opportunity came about, it just made sense. It felt like it was the right time. You know, I think at some point you just learn that you have to do what makes you happiest, you know, and with that and hearing from Cami and hearing from ownership as well, it just, yeah, it was just the right fit. It was the right call, the right time.
What about Catarina Macario makes her such a perfect fit for San Diego, and how would you define the vision of this club and from ownership and leadership?
I'll start with the vision. Our vision is to win championships and to be one of the best clubs in the NWSL and recognized globally. And with, you know, Kat's fit and what she's going to bring to the team, it's hard to say one thing or keep this short, but I will do my best. I think, I touched on it in my opening statement. If you look at Kat's skill sets and her ability to play in between the lines, the movements she makes behind the back line, her ability in front of goal, the technical ability and creativity, the way that we play, if you're familiar with us right now, is we play a creative style of the game. We like to have the ball. There's a lot of fluidity between all of our attacking players, and Kat couldn't be a more perfect fit with all of her skill sets. And again, I think one thing that really stood out to me in conversations with Kat is what a competitor she is and how much she wants to win. And that really aligned with us as a club and really made this the perfect fit.
Go ahead.
Alejandro with San Diego Football. Kat, your last match played was back in December, and you had a couple of injuries the last couple of seasons. Where are you at with the recovery, with your fitness level, and how soon do you see yourself playing the first game with the club?
Yeah, so, unfortunately, injuries are a part of the game, and I think that's, something that's, worth, I guess, like when you play, it's a risk that you have to be willing to take, but I think, when you're home, it almost just makes everything better. I think obviously having played in Chelsea, maybe the skies are a little bit too gray for me. So I think with the sunshine, I think it will help heal me a little bit quicker, a little bit more. So, obviously it was unfortunate, the past, like 2 or 3 years, but I'm confident that San Diego Wave's medical team will be able to help me, and that, I think the sun as well, just being close to family and friends, I think it helps heal you a little bit more, for sure.
Great, we'll go right here.
Hi, Tamara Griffin with The Athletic. Kat, welcome home. I'm looking at this San Diego Wave roster and the presence of Brazilian players, Eugenia, Ludmila, Gabi Portillo most recently, and also the French connection that we talked about so much last season and how that connects to your personal journey at Lyon, of course being Brazilian American. I'm wondering if any of that sort of added to the appeal of this club for you, and you sort of being at the center of all of these different diverse identities that this club is building, and just wondering if you can talk about that. And then Cami, you've talked a little bit about the recruitment process, but I'm curious also, what role did the new high impact player rule play in that?
Yeah, so I guess in terms of fitting in with, the Brazilians, the French players, and even though some of my Stanford teammates, I think it helps a lot, honestly. I've been able to play with Pearl. I have known of Lorena Pfizer, obviously, Kenzie Daly. Have played with Kiki and Ken, and obviously know of Eugenia, Ludmila, and Gabi Portillo. And so, these are absolutely amazing players, and the Wave has amazing players in general, and I'm really looking forward to playing with them. But I think when you, know those people and when you have a certain connection with them, then it helps so much more, even just to settle in a little bit quicker and just feel like you're, more at home, you feel more at ease, So I'm really hoping that will, translate onto the pitch as well.
And around the recruitment and the high impact player rule, I know there's a lot of conversations around this rule and criteria and mechanisms and what this looks like. And I think ultimately we were in a position as a club where we have a choice to maximize this rule, and it came at an incredibly good time for us because before this rule was in place, quite honestly, it wasn't an option realistically to bring Kat home. And when this all kind of came into fruition, it changed everything. And if not for it, Kat wouldn't be sitting here right now, most likely. So I think this is it's a step in the right direction as a rule, and ultimately, as all things do, it will evolve, I'm sure, over time. But credit to Kat, and just so happy for her and proud of her for being able to be part of this, and hopefully this is just the start, in this league and in women's sports in general.
Hey Kat, this is Joseph with the Bet on Her Collective. First of all, congratulations. I was wondering, this is one of the biggest deals in women's football history. What does it mean to you personally that the Wave has bet on you in this way? And then kind of zooming out into the wider landscape of women's sports, can you comment on what it means for the future of women's sports?
Yeah, I mean, I am very, very grateful for the Wave and in the investment that they've made in bringing me here. And, I think it just shows how serious they are about me and about, getting the club to succeed even more. And I really hope that I'm able to get on the pitch soon to be able to, show that their investment will pay off and can be paid off, I guess. And yeah, I think, in terms of how this can help, women's sports, I think we still have so many steps to go, in terms of closing out the gap, in terms of falling in the male sport. But I think this is just the very beginning. I'm obviously very grateful that I'm one of these players that is able to benefit from such an investment and the high impact role. But I think that this is the least that we deserve, to be honest. I think that many players deserve, big contracts. They deserve to be paid for, what we're producing on the pitch, and on and off the pitch, to be honest. And I think the more that we have deals like this, the more that will raise the bar for everyone else as well, not only in women's soccer, but for women's sports in general.
Good morning, Catarina. Happy to hear you at the newspaper. How do you think your style of play, being in all those years, will translate to the NWSL and specifically playing under Jonas?
Yeah, so obviously being in Europe for the past 5 years has helped me develop and understand and know different styles of play. And obviously France is a different one, England's a different one, and of course the NWSL is a different beast. And that's something that I'm really excited to be a part of and contribute to. So I just hope that, that experience playing in Europe will help be successful here. And yeah, I guess in terms of Jonas, I think we've been playing some beautiful football, so I think he really did a great job in, helping the team do that. And yeah, I think we have an understanding of how we want to play and how we can make the team even more successful. So yeah, I'm excited for our partnership for sure.
Hey, Kat, Derek Toberson, NBC. You mentioned coming back home when you grew up playing surf and now you're walking back out on those very same fields for your training facility. What's that like to go back to where you first walked out and really your journey truly did begin to really become a professional here again?
Man, it's surreal, honestly. The first day that I walked out and I actually was, in the Wave facility and I got to see, just the fields that I used to play on. But I think back in the day we used to have horses, so it's changed a little bit. It's gotten a little bit more bougie. But yeah, but it's unreal. I'm still processing everything, but yeah, I think it means the absolute world to me. I think it's I never would have imagined, I guess, that 12-year-old Kat not knowing how to speak English, being super scared, would one day come back and get to represent her hometown team, so that's very special. It's something that I'm very proud of, and yeah, it would just mean that much more as I step on the field, for sure.
And then you got Olympics coming up.
on this field in a couple of years, you become entrenched with the national team. Have you allowed your mind to drift at all to what it might be like to come here and play for medals on what's going to be your home stadium field?
To be honest, I'm someone that likes to take things day by day. Of course, it would be amazing to play here, to obviously be a part of the Olympic team, and hopefully win a medal as well. But right now I'm just focused on just enjoying the moment, enjoying actually I guess being officially revealed and announced. So just being back home, and I think it all starts with the things that you do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and that hopefully that will take me to the Olympics and playing here in front of you guys during that period.
In the back?
Hey, Kat. Nicole, NBC in Telemundo. Kelgard, sorry. How would you describe your game to Wave fans who are now going to be seeing you hopefully soon, week in and week out, just all over the pitch?
Yeah, I'd say my game is creative. It's one in which I like to bring some flair. I like to connect with my teammates. I like to, take people on, just think of, how can I think outside the box to obviously score some goals, or, help my team be successful. I just hope to bring some entertainment for you guys, bring some wins, and hopefully bring some trophies as well.
Next, we're going to go to the virtual side. Go ahead, Jackie.
Hope to bring some entertainment for you guys, bring some wins, and hopefully bring some trophies as well.
Next, we're going to go to the virtual side. Go ahead, Jackie.
San Diego.
Hope to bring some entertainment for you guys, bring some wins, and
A little bit more on the deal. You're not just coming back home, but this deal is also raising the bar even more when it comes to just signings in the NWSL. So for you personally, just what does it feel like to be part of that change and making history in the league?
Jackie, apologies. We had some technical difficulties on our side. Do you mind repeating that question?
Oh, you're good. Can you hear me now, okay?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay, sweet. I was just wanting to know a little bit more from your perspective. I know you were talking about playing there as a kid, but specifically when it comes to just the impact of this deal, it's such a big deal. So it raises the bar even more in the NWSL. So just what does it feel like to be a part of that change and making league history?
Being a part of the change in the NWSL.
Oh,
what does that mean to you?
Obviously it means a lot. I think this league is growing by the minute. It's a league that's very, very exciting, and it would be obviously my first time playing in it, and so to come back and actually be playing in my country, be playing in front of the fans, and just be here in general, I think it really means a lot to me, and I think it gives you that extra motivation, because obviously again I'm so grateful that the Wave have taken this opportunity and have this belief in me, but at the same time I want to really help elevate the game. I want to help not only my team but also the league as well, and so I think the more that we're able to, I guess, just bring world-class players, not that I want to say that about myself, but the more that we're able to, have this opportunity to bring world-class players, and the better the league will be. And so I'm just very honored that I am, I guess, one of them. So, yeah.
Amazing. And that finishes up our introductory press conference with Catarina, Macario, and Camille Ashton. We will do some photo ops now as well. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being a part of this history, and hope to see you all back here at Snapdragon Stadium tomorrow night. Thank you, guys.
She's the making up for lost time. Need you to spell it out for me. Bossing over on all night. It's like a type of alchemy. Introduce me to your best friend. I can pull a star right in. A satellite ain't even that far. Gonna wonder where you are. Running home, I can leave it alone. Oh, my already gave you the time and the place. Don't be shy. Just come be the man I need. Tell me you got something to give. I want it. I kinda like it when you call me on the phone. Whatever the type of talking is, come on, man. I gotta know you're meant to be the man I need. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Be the man that I need, baby. Talk to me. Talk to me. Be the man that I need. Talk to me. Talk to me. Be the man that I need, baby. Talk to me. Talk to me. Be the man. I'd like to think you feel the same way, but I won't tell with you sometime. So baby, let's get on the same page. Stop making me read between the lines. Already know I can leave it alone. Oh, my mind. Already gave you the time and the place. Don't be shy. Just come be the man I need. Tell me you got something to give. I want it. I kinda like it when you call me on the phone. Never the type of talking is, come on, man. I gotta know you're meant to be the man I need. Talk to me. 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 Be the man that I need. Talk to me. Talk to me. Be the man that I need. Talk to me. Talk to me. Be the man that I need. Talk to me. Talk to me. Be the man. Misunderstanding, that's all it was. I should believe you because you're more than a lie. But I'm starting to doubt you, I wonder why. If you still love me, don't go and waste my time. If you want my love,